here. Okay, we're going to have it at the platform end here. Yeah, just a little further out so that you can just see the... If you get the right angle, you can see past it. I like that. Bloop. There we go. Yeah, so you went like super hardcore stop, like Err! Everybody got thrown forward in the car. Feel like you want to throw up a little. I know the feeling. I've done that. The thing is, though, my car is a 1995 Ford Taurus. Now, very safe car, very solid construction. The only downside is the brakes in that car is a little bit like stepping on a plum. So when you have to stop in a hurry on that car, what you got to do is it's not just stepping on the brakes. It's not like and immediately you have to hoist your butt up off your seat, grab the wheel and hold yourself up by the wheel, and then push down with your entire body on the brakes so that your whole force of your body is pivoting off the wheel and onto the brake. That will stop the car in a hurry. Anything less than that is insufficient. But I do love that car dearly, so I don't mind. I'm sorry, Zambob. Like I said, I'll get the media fire out to you, ASAP. It's just, I'm doing this right now. Get a little light so I can see what I'm doing here. That's not a thing to fix, Jetta Will. It's just how a 1995 car drives. That's how the car is. Like, that's not a bug. That's a feature. Because everything inside that car is all steel. It's just coiled steel everything. So it's very heavy. It's very large. And nothing on it moves fast, but it is solid. If you hit a new car with that car, the new car will crumple like tissue paper. And all you'll need to do is get a new outer shell for the Taurus. But the frame will be perfectly fine. Super hard to total one of those suckers. I've seen it done, but you gotta try. You definitely gotta try. Boop. Boop. Shaboomy. There we go. That's the second layer done. Let's get the third layer down now. I think what I'm going to do for the underside of these is put on a mosaic. I think that would look really cool. Like little patterns and swirlies and bloops. Stuff like that. Get a little artistic. Maybe put some of the pixel art underneath it. That would look nice. First I would want to figure out where the buildings are going to connect up, of course. But then for the space between, we'll have a lot of space for like open air and murals and have it be tiered and look really cool. Like I already know what all four of these are roughly going to look like, and I like how they're gonna look. I really like the designs. Like this one's gonna be like the multi-tiered open air. The research and development area is gonna be more boxy and blocked off and kind of, you know, right angles. A lot of right angles. With the casino being flashy and tons of balconies, tons and tons of layers, tons and tons of balconies, kind of like the bathhouse from Spirited Away, that kind of feel. Oh, poor Sam Bob, poor guy. I'm so sorry. I hope your server thing gets worked out soon. That's got to be rough. Yeah, that was looking good. I like how that looks. You like the way you look. Okay. This one we're going to do much the same as we did with the below it. So I like how that turned out. Beep. Boop, doop, 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 boop, 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 boop. So I think what I'm going to do is, speckled about the campus, we're going to have like little food shops. Like another noodle hut or something like that. Because normal campuses, that's a feature. At least the ones that I'm familiar with. So you walk on campus and there's like a Denny's on there or something. Maybe we can put like a McSam Bob's up here. I think that'd be pretty good. It's like, I hope I didn't break poor Sam Bob. I hope I didn't break your server, Sam Bob. I'm sorry. I feel super bad about that. It's the actual thing you install that's the bugged version. So it's okay, so it may be their fault. Well, that's good. As long as it isn't mine. Because I would just be crying all day at work. And people will be asking me what the problem is, and they'll be saying, I broke somebody's server. I'm such a bad person. Whoa. Well, I'm glad to know it's not my fault, especially in caps. Like, drives the point home. Quartz, come on. Be a team player, Quartz. Like, you are not the only block here, Quartz. Come on. Stop. Stop. There we go. Good stuff. Yeah, that's the problem though. Sometimes you get what you pay for. If you don't pay a lot, you're not going to get a lot. So it's a bit of a toss up. Like you really gotta shop around in order to find out which one's gonna do the job for you. Otherwise you get stuck with something, you know, you have to wrestle with all the time. That's the part that makes me antsy. Like I'm trying to make my own, host my own server, like a little server for followers to hang out on. But it's not working super hot. So, what? Sei Sedai und Eden es Hogar. Oh, I hope I didn't say something dirty. I don't know what that is. Okay, so now I gotta step down, take a look at what we've built. So this will be the college district. Yeah, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look real good. Whew. With like pillars and buildings all over the place. Yeah, I like how this looks. This is gonna work. This is gonna work, guys. Oh, Attack on Titan opening. Oh, jeez. I do not have the necessary energy to do the Attack on Titan opening properly. But I do know I am familiar with it. I am familiar with the kind of commitment vocally you have to make in order to do that opening. So how should I do this? So this is half of it, and then this is basically going to get copied over on the other side. And that'll look good. But before I copy it over, I'm going to probably want to flesh this out a lot more too. Ooh, Stu and PB&J all at the same time. Slow and music like. Ah, I see. Because the only one I'm familiar with is, the real peppy season 1 opening, or the first half of the season 1 opening. And then they switched it off, and I didn't care for as much for the second one they made, but I know it's a thing they do with all animes. Like, I think even Outlaw Star, like way back when, switched halfway through. With the only exception to the rule being the ones that didn't last that long, like Tenchi Muyo only had one, but it was 13 episodes, it was an OVA. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, I think the way I should do this is make the whole mosaic floors. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, make the mosaic floors and then build off from those. A lot of oohs and ahs. Oh man, Jedwell teaching me how to sing like a pro. Dovahkiin picks on kids 'cause he's mean. What is this? Forged in God's very flames. Do my eyes tell me lies? A new Elder Scrolls game. Tally nigh, we must fly. Venture forth on my quest. Goodbye ma, goodbye pa, and goodbye girlfriend's breasts. I am off, Azeroth. See you later, Hyrule. I'll be gone. Oh, so long, I'll be gone. I'm no longer your fool. While the crap fills the gap while I wait to begin the adventure of my life in the land of Skyrim. There. That's a good one. Yeah, Happy Harry needs to make more stuff more often. But animation's just not a feasible thing to do on mass production. It takes way too much energy and creativity. There we go. Do I know how his creeper was made? I do not know. Wait, sweet, the reinstall worked. Clap, clap, clap. So how are creepers made, Jedwell? Enlighten me, I'm curious. Boop, boop. Made a pig tall instead of long. Yeah, it was basically a glitched out pig in the original version, but I thought she was going to give me like some kind of downtown homesy antidote. Not antidote. I can't remember. My brain's too full of Minecraft. Words can't do. I don't know why I put that around the whole thing. I'm not going to be doing around the whole thing. And column pillars. I'll just look silly if I did that. Whoa! Programmer was making stats for a pig when it turned completely out of shape. But he was like, he added a green in the creeper face in the hula. Sam so quick. Totally beat her to the punch. Yeah, Notch was the programmer at the time doing it. There we go. I have a buddy named Sam. She would like to hear that. Sam Bob's theories on this stuff is very... Oh no. Oh man, it's on. Oh man, there's a throwdown happening in the chat. Somebody's got to hold back Jedwell. Jedwell's gonna totally make this happen. Should I just have this be like a base framework along the whole inside? It'd be cool to have that. Do I want that though? Because then I could get intricate with the inside if I use this as a base. So let's use this as a base then. So we'll have this, the whole cylinder, and then we'll fancy up the inside with extra blocks. We'll fancy out the outside with extra blocks. It'll look good. It's gonna look good. Let's see. Yeah, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives me 5 to work with. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that 5. Whatever. Oh my goodness, I am not so... Thankfully, I am not so egotistical that I insist on be calling a god. Gods do not get 50 plus pounds overweight, I'm afraid. And if they do, they're probably gods of wine. And if I am the god of wine, somebody needs to give me a discount or something, because wine's expensive. And I do not know if I can imbibe enough in order to continue holding onto my godship license. Because that crap's expensive. And some of us gods have to work for a living. So much clicking! Oh, this is only one of like 3 pillars, too. Jeez. I'm gonna kill my hand here. Wait, like one of 6 pillars. Like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's a 6th one right here. So there's gonna be 6 total. Well, that's why it's a larger project. These stuff take time. Yes, that is English. Deal with it. That is now English. You all heard it here first, folks. I'm gonna have to take my time. Like I said, this Quarry Town thing, we're gonna be doing this for a long time. This place is just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and more complex, and you're gonna think back to when we were building this and like, wow, this place sure was empty when this was made. It's gonna be fun to think. It's fun to think of it like that, because after I'm done with these 4 projects, a large majority of the upper part of Quarry Town is gonna be full. It's gonna be done. It's such a cool concept to me. Like that I'm actually gonna be able to, see a little completion, like a little light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it's fun working on these little projects, and I'm definitely going to be switching back and forth, with them. But at the same time, there's also a lot of big projects to be done in this town, too. Large apartment complexes and large, little towns, and there's so much stuff I want in here. But that's why I made it as big as it was, because there's room for almost anything in here. And anything that I put on the outside of it is most likely going to be a duplicate. Or just something that wasn't in the game when I was building it here. Yeah, no, it would be nice if this place was real. Like, my ultimate idea, or my ultimate plan, is when I get the core of Quarry Town done, like the inner sphere, I want to release it as just kind of a standalone. Like, yank it out of the map, put it into its own empty map, and then release it as a standalone so people who run servers and stuff like that can use it as a hub. So if you want to have like a lazy man's hub that has like everything in it, just download Quarry Town and plunk it right in the middle of your map. Oh, and what would be like a dream come true is if Jesse Cox picked this up. Because he's one of the reasons I started making this map to begin with, was like his Behind the Block series, which he doesn't do much anymore. He's kind of retired, but I always hope that he'll take it out of retirement just like for little old me. But his Behind the Block series, where he showed people with impressive servers and maps, and they did little tours of them. It was like, I would really like to be able to give Jesse Cox a tour of Quarry Town. And just have him buzz around inside the world. But we're a lot of buildings between here and there. Like a ton of buildings. I also want to finish the main lasers before I do that, and that's more redstone and red command blocks, and I'm starting to learn it. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be able to start doing that stuff. I already have the firing mechanism completed. I finished that and got that down on in the Fields of Science some time ago, thankfully. But yeah, just a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff I want to put into this town. And that's already in this town, too. And every single day is like more and more buildings, more and more stuff. Oh yeah, no, I know you meant is real life. But I don't think physics would allow a place like this to exist. It would really hold issue with allowing a giant floating city in the sky. But that would be pretty kickin' chicken. Aside from the fact that the people who live here are massive, egotistical, megalomaniac you know, basically psychopaths that care not a fiddle for the surrounding environment and would be happy to tear up every last atom of bare resource and convert it into their liking. Because that's a lot of what they do. Just making our own pillars. Making pillars. Yes, indeed, we're pillaring. For you and me, we're pillaring. Till you come back to me. Yeah, so I think the hardest part of getting this set up, at least this portion of it, is going to be filtering out all the surrounding stuff when it comes time to mirror the platforms that I create. And make no mistake, I will be mirroring this because this would be far too much work to do the whole thing. Like corpse party, horror attraction. That'd be cool. It wouldn't be hard to make the corpse party house. I mean, outside of like working with the polymers and the different materials that would need to be sturdy enough in order to make the holes in the floor. I mean, it would be super unsafe to be in there, but you put up enough banisters and you make it so they're like, you know, exhibit pieces like the Natural History Museum in Victoria. That has a lot of those old style, you know, banistered off exhibit pieces. You could do it like that, and then nobody could break in and get hurt. And that'd be pretty smart. That'd be pretty cool. Boom ba-dum ba-dum ba-wada boom boom doo ba-wa shitty witty bit-da-dum wa-da-do ba-doo-da-lee-dee-da da-da-da. I don't know. There's a lot of video game places I'd like to see become real. Like some of the road attractions from Sam & Max Hit the Road. That'd be pretty hilarious. Like the world's biggest frying pan, world's largest ball of twine, with the little what are they called? Like the ski lift up to the top of it, or the Bigfoot Convention Center. Oh yeah, that's smart. You see, Jedwell thinking outside the box, thinking safety first. I like it. I like it a lot. 5 stars, 8 stars, 20 stars. Trying to think, this maybe should have been another one I did with MC Edit. That's another thing I need to do. I actually haven't even tested to see if I could record MC Edit. That would make this a lot quicker. Okay. Almost halfway done. Potentially even halfway done. There we go. Nice. How long have we been going? Going 2.5 hours. Not too slabby. The best gore and actors at the same time. That's why I like Jedwell dreaming big. Don't do things halfway. If you're going to do them all the way. Saying old again. Alright, Sam Bob, what you need to do. Step 1, get somebody from their company on the phone. Step 2, punch them in the face. Step 3, feel a whole lot better. It doesn't fix your problem, but you feel a whole lot better. There. You're welcome. This would be a really nice time to have a builder's wand from one of those mods. Just go tunk, 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 tunk. Done. Be happy. My hair is going a little Gumby on me today. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Sam Bob. That sucks. That like super sucks, man. Yeah, what I should have done is built this, like, used MC Edit to build the tube, or half the tube. Wait, even a quarter of the tube. Used MC Edit to build a quarter of the tube, and then copy, copy, copy. I probably still will do that, but symmetry is your friend. With MC Edit, you can always copy around the symmetrical portions. It saves you a lot of time, but unfortunately with this pillar, I didn't think of it quick enough, so I'm not going to save any time on the pillar. This one's just going to have to be a slow build, which it's okay. It's all right. I should get World Edit. I thought World Edit only worked on servers. Can I hop? No, hopping is even slower. Okay. Okay, this idea is not going to work. No, super not going to work. Okay. Let's not do it that way. I'm hoping for you and me. I'm hoping until you come back to me. Okay, there we go. Oatmeal cream pie on top of stew and PB&J? Good golly, Miss Molly Jedwell, you're having a healthy breakfast. Awesome. Good work, Sam Bob. I knew you could do it. You'll have to believe in your grandpa's deck and the heart of the cards. I learned that from a cartoon once. Just never let me down. Words of Corey T. Tarkin. Screw the rules. I have money. He didn't say that. That was Kaiba. I don't remember his first name or last, whatever his last name was or first name. The other name that wasn't Kaiba. Oh, it's 1:58 for you? Oh my goodness. The time differences. Such time difference. Alright. Well, I'm going to be pushing a little over my set time for myself, but I really want this, at least the tube done, so that we can build it up on the other side. We can get it started decorating. So I'm going to basically dress up the inside of it, dress up the outside. It's going to take a little while. It's a lot of fiddly work. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, Sam Bob, you message me that IP and we will get it going. And it'll be super cool. There we go. Woo! Thank you very much, Sam Bob. I appreciate the invite. As soon as I get an opportunity, I will get that going. There we go. Almost done. There you go. That's the largest tube done. So that's kind of like the barest base of what it's going to look like. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to make a more consistent time for me to be on. And with my work schedule solidified, I mean, the only X factor is the prep time for the stream. So, you know, I'm getting better at the time management. As you saw, I got online today, and I wasn't online at all last week. And I did an hour stream yesterday, so it's like I'm starting to pick up steam. I'm starting to get into the rhythm of things. And it's pretty cool. So let's see, what's the differences in the sides here? Like this side. Well, why does this side not have a big old tree in the way? Oh, because it got cleaved down. Oh, I see. Well, I might just be able to put it in anyway. Just be happy. Yeah, I might just put it in anyway to be happy. Alright, I'll test it out in the last 2 minutes. Alright, so there we go. That is the progress we have made on the college so far. We're building it one half at a time. That way, when this half is done, we just copy it over, and then the only thing we have to do for each side unique is the buildings that are only going to be on one side, which is going to be a lot of it, but there's a lot we can do. There's also a lot we can do before doing that too. Like the pillars are going to be the same on both sides. There's going to be a lot of the stuff here just hanging off each part of the walls are going to be the same on each side. So it's a good start. It's a good start. I like how it looks. So let's take a look at Sam Bob's server. 1 second, you guys. Let me take off the video so he doesn't get his cover blown. Just one moment here. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, bum bum bum, ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-dum bum. There we go. Done. All right, here we go. Failed to connect to server. Failed to log in. Invalid session. Try restarting your game. That's what I got, Sam Bob. Join server. Clicku. Logging in. Failed to connect to the server. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Boop. There it is right there. Just covering the spawning village in lava? Why? Well, let me know when you got that done so I can come on in. You goofball. You're ridiculous. You know that, right? Okay, I gotta go, man, so I hope you got it set. I hope you got it together. Here we go. Join server. Nope. I got places to be. What do you want, man? I might have to restart Minecraft? Okay. Oh, 1 second. I don't know why I would have to... Like, that does... It confuses me why I need to restart on my side. Unless he's sending me, like, all the viruses. Sam Bob server. All the viruses. Sam Bob server. Sam Bob server. Oh, we're in. It is super tiny on the feed. Oh, I think I know why. Here. Boop, boop. Is that going to fix it? That's not going to fix it. I need to get back out of here. There we go. Multiplayer. Sam Bob. Join server. Oh, now I'm on fire. Thank you very much. And I died. Oh, now I'm not in lava. Yay! Well, gee. There's Sam Bob. Hey, Sam Bob. Everybody wave at Sam Bob. Woo! 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 Put the fire out. No, don't burn down the trees. Oh, Lorax's gonna be so cheesed. Wow, the fire spread is ridiculous. Oh, all right, fine, whatever. It's a beautiful little world you got here. It's very lava-y. A little empty, though. I like it. All right, server works. Good stuff, everybody. All right, I want to thank you all very much for joining me for this session of Minecraft today. I will be back tomorrow morning, Pacific Standard Time. That's 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you like what I saw and you want more content from us, make sure to click that follow button and join the pack. It's the best and one of the best ways to know when we are going to be on and what we're playing. That and Twitter, as well as Facebook. If you follow us on those, the links are in the description. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for being here. You have a great day and a great life.